Hey everybody, I want to wish everyone a happy Easter, and what makes today a little bit happier is today is the day for our Easter giveaway. I originally said we were going to do this back in the beginning of March, I believe. So about 6 weeks before everything went kind of crazy, I said I was going to do a My Favorite Things giveaway on Easter. So that's what we're here to do today. Were there some items that I was really hoping would make it in time, but just unfortunately didn't? Yes. But that doesn't mean that we're not still going to do a video. I'm going to dig in. I'm going to play with some makeup. Decided it was time to bring out the nice pastel mirror, my Jeffree Star Soft Touch Lavender mirror for Easter. We're going to play with some pastels. We're going to play with some new makeup from Dear Katie Brown. This actually just arrived yesterday, and it is a glitter palette called As Bright as Your Future, which, hey, I think we all could use a little bit of something bright in our life right now in these kind of like unusual times. So like this is kind of what's going to be inspiring me today is this palette here. I'm going to play with some colors I don't normally play with. I'm not sure exactly which ones yet, but we're going to play and we're going to talk. And then we're going to do a giveaway of some of my favorite things. So, you know, as much as I was hoping people were going to be really good at following the rules, a lot of people weren't. So if you followed the rules, you actually have a really good chance of being one of the winners of the drawing today. So that's always good news, right? We're going to go ahead, and while we're talking here, I'm just going to go ahead and put on some primer. This is one of the items that I was hoping I would have in stock for you guys. It may show up before I ship. If it shows up before I'm ready to take the box to the post office, I'll toss it in. This is the Frida Kahlo Perfect Canvas Primer from Ulta Beauty. Yeah, sounds funny. It's just an Ulta brand, store brand product, but as far as a primer, oh, this thing will grip your foundation. It's great. It's lightweight, so it doesn't feel weird on your skin. So that's always a bonus as well. One of the reasons why it's something that you guys have seen me use a lot. And I've already gone ahead and put my moisturizer on. I really hope you guys are excited about this drawing because I was really kind of excited to see all the things that because I'd been kind of tucking things away for this. And I hadn't completely remembered everything that had made the cut for this. And then I started kind of going through and getting it all together. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. I remember putting this in here. And I really hope you guys love these products as much as I do. I'm just trying to kind of get this evenly coating my skin here. There we go. Let that sit for a few minutes. Carrying everything up in here. Of course, these were an item I was really hoping to have for you guys for this drawing, but I'm going to have to see if I can get them next time because unfortunately there was no shipping and they were out of stock, which is fine. Hey, these things happen. But still, I was kind of bummed that I couldn't bring these into somebody's life here because I thought they were pretty cool. And like I said, it's something that I use a lot and I do really enjoy using. Because I do really feel that it does provide the kind of coverage that I prefer. And it helps me kind of like build coverage when I don't need it to be not as heavy. So we're just going to go and put some foundation on here. And I really feel like I need my mirror for this because I know every time I look at it in here, it just doesn't quite translate the same. So, hey, you know, a lot of people I know have like deep Easter traditions and things that they always do around the holiday. Like, you know, were you guys still able to kind of like do some of those things, or where you're at, were you kind of in a situation where you had to kind of modify those plans a little bit? I mean, for me, I hate to say it, it's going to sound horrible. I really just kind of treated it as like another Sunday. I did do some cooking though. Like I made rice pudding for the very first time. And that didn't turn out as horrible as I thought it might. I don't know why. For some reason, I just always kind of thought rice pudding was really hard to make. But it really, like, it wasn't that bad once I kind of started digging into it. So that was kind of fun. I got caught up on a couple shows that I'd fallen way behind on. So that was kind of nice too. Other than that, been just, you know, me and Grimlock have been working on some stuff around the house. I have a new closet built in, so now it's a matter of just getting the clothes now from where they were to the closet where they all belong. And I probably should have put on my concealer first, but I forgot. Sorry, guys. I was having more fun talking to you guys, so I forgot about my concealer. That's all right. I can go put it on now. It's fine. Because I just use this little bit of a brightener here. So, and I know there's the great debate of concealer before, concealer after. I think it's a matter of personal preference, I think, personally. Sometimes I'll put it on before just to kind of see how things are shaping up. Then there's times like today where, hey, it's going on after, and that's going to be okay too. We're going to make that be okay today. There we go. Now, one thing that I saw here in the Dear Katie Brown collection that in that palette that I really liked, I really kind of liked that orange color. So I kind of want to play with like maybe some green and some yellow and some orange maybe. You know, it's going to be a little bit of a rainbow sherbet. Why not, right? Keep in mind, as always, guys, I am not super like planned out about like, oh, this is exactly what I'm going to do. Nope, because I came up here with one palette and I'm thinking I might use another one that was happened to still be up here from another video. You know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with kind of changing things up on the fly, just based upon kind of how you're feeling. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of my MAC Painterly pot here on the lids here. Because I'm dealing with pastels and I'm dealing with glitters, like, oh, this is, it's either going to be really super amazing or it's going to be such a hot mess. I have no clue which way it's going to go. I really don't. But we're going to see how this pans out, right? I mean, what's the worst could happen? Let's be honest here. So let's go ahead and get started. And I do think I am going to dig in with the second palette that I found. I'm going to dig in with my Glamlite Cake Palette, just because I feel like this one has a lot of really awesome shades, and I feel that it may give me a little better representation when I add the glitter using some of these rather than my Morphe Icy palette. Don't get me wrong, I do still really like my Icy palette, but I just don't feel it's going to be the right palette for the look I'm going to be creating with this. So with this, I do want to go in just a little bit darker than I normally would with the blue. Well, let me see here. Let me see. I may have to use both palettes. We'll have to see. Because I feel like I'm going to need, yeah, I'm going to need that birthday cake shade right there. For the blue. Maybe some key lime for the green. And then maybe some pineapple. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to start with. Okay. And I think I'm going to do this well, I really want to use that orange, though. Let me see here. I'm going to Google something while we're doing this. What does rainbow sherbet? Because it's been a long time since I've had rainbow sherbet. So let me take a look here. Where's the e-googly? There's the e-googly. All right. Rainbow sherbet. I mean, this can't be the most bizarre Google search, right? Green, pink, and orange. Okay, yeah. So we're going to do rainbow sherbet. I've decided. It's happening. So for that, though, I think I'm going to start in the inner corner with this key lime color here. No, I lied. We're going to go in with peach. Yeah, we're going to start with peach. It's this kind of like orangish, pinkish color here. That's what we're going to start with there. And we're going to just kind of slowly build out from the inner corner and build out. So we'll go ahead and get a little bit of peach. I'm going to swatch this color real quick. Is that the color I want? No, maybe I want dulce de leche. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I lied. Okay, guys, I'm changing my mind on this on the fly. We're going to go with dulce de leche because it is a little bit more orange than peach. So we'll go ahead and start with that shade. We're just going to start right here in the inner corner. Just going to start right here. And then from there, we're going to move on to raspberry. And I'm just kind of blending them together just a little bit because I just came up with an amazing idea as to how this is all going to blend together. From here, then you go back in and get just a little bit more dulce de leche. Just to kind of bring that orange out a little bit more in that inner corner. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add an outline. And I probably should have thought of this before I got all this in, but I didn't. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to be very careful with how we add this. And I'm going to get a brush. My number 6 BH Cosmetics brush should do the trick. Going to use just a touch of my Morphe setting spray. And I'm going to use this fun little tool here for cutting the crease on this. I'm going to grab just a little bit of that key lime. And just kind of go over the top there. Let me get my mirror here, see where I'm at with that. Okay, yeah, okay, this is kind of work. This is working. All right. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, we're gonna have just a little bit more. And sorry guys, this does take like 2 hands for me to do this, so you know. And we'll go and add it on the other side. Just grab a little bit more of that key lime. And sweep it back and forth. Just a little bit more. Now, as you can see, I'm not doing a huge buildup here. I'm not looking for a really thick line. We're just looking for something to kind of help tie those colors together a little bit. Now from here, what I'm going to do, just because, you know, one of the things I told you guys was I was really inspired by the neon glitter shades in this palette. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to grab this shade here called Vapor. And I'm just going to kind of build along that green with that glitter. And actually, I'm going to use the same brush because they're pretty close to the same shade. So we're just going to use the same brush because we're trying to get in that same area. But with glitters, you have to use a slightly different technique. With glitters, it's much more of a packing action than a swiping action. So as you can see here, I have Vapor right here on the tip, nice and glittery. And we're just going to kind of pack that in. And I'm going to need just a little bit more. And just kind of pack that color in right there. And we're going to go back and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just kind of go in and just pack that color, that glitter, along that top there. All right, so we've got that there. Now I feel like I do need to go ahead and bring in just a little bit more of that raspberry. And this is where this is going to start to get a little bit fun. Because not only does Dear Katie Brown have glitter palettes, they also have a really nice glitter eyeliner. And so what I want to do, now that we've kind of blended that into that kind of greenish wing that we've got going on there, I'm going to take this shade here, which is called Flirt, and we're just going to line out just to give it that little bit of sparkle. As you can tell, these, like I said, these did literally just arrive in the mail yesterday. And so we're going to test them out. Why not, right? So as you can see here, it does come with its own applicator. And it is a very hot, shocking pink shade. Let me see what this is going to do for us. Okay, yeah, this can work. I can make this work. I think I can make this work. Let's see here. So actually what I think I'm going to do with this, I think I'm actually just going to go along the bottom with this. With my glitter liner here. Because I just think that's going to be... There we go. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. And one thing, this is still a little bit more of a tapping motion than a swiping motion. But I do like the way that color is translating onto the bottom lid there. And because it is still more of a tapping motion, it still gives us a pretty bold line. There we go. All right, so we've got that part done. Now, one thing I do also want to do is you guys know I am always a big fan of the inner corner glitter. So since we did start with orange, I do kind of want to go in here with this shade Damage, because I think it's like a really bright, vibrant orange, which you don't see a lot in cosmetics when it comes to glitters. So let me go into my fun little bag here of brushes. And I'm going to grab this little guy here, because these kind of brushes are great for getting right into those corners. So I am going to use just a touch of my Morphe setting spray. Because that worked really well to grip this green glitter. Now this is a little bit chunkier than Vapor was, but I still think it's going to look amazing. So we're just going to get in here. And once again, we're just going to tap. Just a little tap, tap, tappy. And there we go. Yes. I'm just going to drag that along that bottom line. I like it. I like it. I really like it. And if I get a little closer, you can see the chunks of glitter. And I am probably going to do a swatch of these on Twitter a little bit later. But yeah, I'm really happy with these. Like, these are super fun. And yeah, this brush was definitely the better choice for applying this here. Just especially since it is a little chunkier kind of glitter. I'm feeling very, very Eastery. Very pastel and Easter. Which was kind of what I was going for. So, I mean, it's cool, right? I am going to go ahead and go in, though, with Keep the Change, which is this nice orange glitter liner in like this pinky orangey neon color. I'm digging. Yes, like I said, I've said it like 4 times. I'm really digging these neon glittery vibes because they're just a lot of fun. I'm just going to pack a little bit in there just to kind of transition between the pink and the orange. Oh, I got a little sloppy there. That's all right. You can never have too much glitter. You can never be too sparkly. All right. So there we go there. Now I do need to be able to get into my upper lash line. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait till all this is over and I can reorder the eyeliner that I prefer. I can make this work, though. Just have to keep telling myself that I'll make it work. And I'm not even going to wing it out. I'm just going to, like, darken that upper lash line and leave the lower as is, because I kind of like the way that it's kind of kind of blended out and just kind of muted with the glitter liner there. That's not quite as cooperative. That's okay though. Like I said, yeah, you know, we're going Easter. We're going pastel. We're just going to go for it. We're going to be bold, right? Yeah, I'm really digging these. Yay! We're going to go in here and we're going to go ahead and grab our mascara. And I know you guys are chomping at the bit because you really just really want to know, like, who is winning the goodies. And what are the goodies? I mean, I told you guys it was a My Favorite Things giveaway. But I honestly didn't tell you guys what was in it. So it's a mystery to y'all. I know what's going in there. But you guys still don't know what you're winning. I'm pretty sure you're going to be excited because there's some pretty cool stuff in there. I mean, like I said, if you went back and watched my YouTube videos, you're going to figure out a lot of what the My Favorite Thing type items are. Yeah, that eye is not our friend today. But this eye looks amazing. As long as we have one good eye for the pictures, we're good. We'll call it a win, right? So we've got that done. Oh, now I need to do my poor bushy brows. My poor brows. Like, guys, you don't even know. Like, part of me that wants to just do them myself. But then there's another part of me that's like, girl, the last time you did them yourself, you almost ripped them all out. So maybe we don't want to do that again. But we could. I mean, if I had to. In a pinch, it's doable. I think I'm going to try and keep it just kind of a little bit more natural than normal. Like, normally I try and get, like, a lot. But I think I'm just going to kind of, like, darken them in just a little bit. Maybe I'm going to do that. Maybe not. Did I not bring my eyebrow stuff up here? Oh, no, I didn't. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this old school. And we're just going to grab a little bit of eyeshadow. I have this shade in here called Chocolate, and I'm just going to grab just a little bit of it. And we're just going to go and just going to darken it up a little bit. Just going to follow the line, just kind of fill in some of those, you know, maybe a little less sparse. See, look at that. Very natural. I can be okay with that today. Like we said, it's Easter. You know, it's springtime. The fact that I'm like feeling up to even doing this much makeup is kind of a bonus lately. I've had some really hard time finding creative inspiration. I know that I'm not the only person that's kind of in that boat right now, so I'm trying. But I do kind of like the way this orange and pink and all this kind of came out. I may have to add a little more here. Actually, yeah, we're going to. We're going to add just a little bit more pink. We're going to go back in there with some raspberry because I think we need a little more raspberry. Just right here in the corner. Oh, yes, that's way more. That looks way more like rainbow sherbet now. Yeah, I think I just didn't have enough pink. That pink just needed to be like a little bolder. And there we go. Now we're rainbow sherbet. Yes. Okay. So we've got that done. Now we need to highlight. And oh, did I even bring highlighter up? You know, I don't think I did. But you know, what do I have? Oh, I have some Brain Freeze. I have the Brain Freeze palette here. Ooh, I think maybe we're going to go in with Frozen Fruit. Right here, it's this nice kind of pinky orange kind of shade. I'm digging it. And like, dude, I swear, it sounds like one of my neighbors is starting to have a giant, massive Easter party, which, I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. I may have to look out my window here when I'm done. So we're going to grab some of that. Or maybe it's just somebody that's like playing their music really loud. I don't know. Or maybe they came by to like say hi to like their family. I'm okay with that. I mean, like I said, I'm totally cool with people like going and like, hey, I'm gonna go drive by and just wave bye to my grandma. You know, I'm gonna, you know. But I know this has been really hard for a lot of people, like not being able to be with their families and celebrate the way that they're used to celebrating. I get that. Let me see here. All right. No, okay, a little bit more. All right. Now here's where we're going to get a little, like, what lip color am I going to use? I don't know. Let me see what I've got, because, like, I have all these lip shades that I haven't even played with yet. And yeah, none of that's going to work with this. Now, what have I got? Let me see. Let me see. I've got some gloss. Maybe we should do gloss. What do we think of gloss today? Is that all the... Okay. We're going to see what we got here. Because I somehow forgot to grab... Oh, this is pretty. Sorcery. That's what we're doing. This is the color we're using. We're going to do the Jeffree Star Sorcery from the Bloodlust collection. See, I told you guys I was not forgetting the collection. I just, you know, we're going to use it in different ways, maybe? And I may even go ahead and add a little glitter on top of it. We'll see how we're feeling. I mean, that's kind of the nice thing about like spring and pastel and neon. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. To still make a statement. So there we go. We've got eyes. We've got some highlight. We've got... Oh, I didn't contour. No, I'm not feeling contour today. I feel this is good. So, with that being said, without further ado, why don't we take a look at what one lucky winner... Actually, I lied. I need a little bit of something. I'm going to grab some Fever. I'm just going to do this with my finger. I feel like this just needs a little something. So we're just going to grab Fever and just... Yes. Yeah, that's what this needed. Sorcery coupled with a little bit of Fever. There we go. That is what we're looking for today. Yeah, dig it. All right. So now I feel like we need to get on to what most of you have been waiting for the last 35 minutes for. And that's the giveaway. Now, before I just start drawing a name, I want you guys to see what they're going to win. I haven't done a ton of giveaways recently. I've been doing about 2 a year, but I definitely want you guys to kind of see, you know, hey, I want to do what I can to give back to those that are supportive of me. You know, if you follow me here on YouTube, if you consistently watch my videos, if you are following me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, hey, I want to give back to you guys. So let's see what you guys have to look forward to. Of course, I'm giving away a lot of fun stuff, so you're going to need a way to hold all that. And so I do have this absolutely adorable little Ria Kalakuma little makeup bag. It's a great travel bag for the gym. If you just traveling, you just need to take a few things with you. If you put your makeup on at work. So yeah, as you can see in the packaging, brand new. A lot of the videos you guys saw, I do like a lot of K and J Beauty products. So one of the things I'm going to use from Yeon, it's called Rosy Lips. It is a lip balm lip gloss that is shaped like a rose. I'm going to put in an eyelash curler. It's one of the nice comfort grip ones. So I'm going to include that. One of my all-time favorite things, the makeup eraser. And this one is in this fun little unicorn print. So that way, when it comes to taking off your makeup, you don't have to just rely on makeup wipes, a little bit of water, and this will take off an entire face. I usually use them with my regular face wash, but I have used these just with water and the cloth, and this is what Mulan's sleeve is made out of. This will take all of this off in one swipe. Well, maybe two, because I'll do one swipe here and one swipe there. With that being said, though, of course, I want to make sure you guys have the opportunity to take care of the skin you are in. So I'm also including a OMG Red Snail Mask. The Mang Face Point Mask. This has these really adorable little characters on the back, and you can just kind of put them in areas where you feel you need just a little extra. And my Pumpkin Soothing Glow Rejuvenation Mask. These are all K-Beauty and J-Beauty products, so they're natural. They're going to be great for all skin types, and they're going to be gentle. I am tossing in an Amethyst shade Beauty Blender. There is a Jeffree Star Supreme Frost in Caramel Kiss. It's a shade I use a lot. Even with this paleness, I still use this shade a lot. So it's really nice and versatile. I'm also including from Beauty Pie the Super Moisture Lip Balm with avocado and sweet almond oils for you guys. I am going to include these, once again, K-Beauty products. They are refreshing morning face wipes. So, like, hey, if you don't have any makeup on, but you're in a hurry and you just need to kind of, like, wipe the nighttime off, this is your go-to for that. So you guys can get a little better look. I am going to take, well, let's see. Can you see it? Oh, no, you guys can see them pretty well. This beautiful set of brushes from Beauty Creations. These ones are fun because they do have the glitter in the handles. So they're kind of fun, and they're pretty. I'm tossing in these fun little nail stickers. And I'm also including a Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. So with that, I'm just going to make sure that I don't need to add any more names to this. While we've been talking, make sure no one else has hopped in here since this video is not yet up. Let me take a quick look here. I'm going to pause that. I'm going to go to my comments. Like I said, just got to make sure that no one else has like gone and joined in on this. Because like I said, if anybody joined in, I do want to make sure that I do try and get them into the drawing. Since they do, of course, still have a few minutes to get that done before I make the announcement. So, let's take a look here. All right, let me take a look here. All right, guys, without further ado, I'm going to draw that name. And let's see here. All right. Chic Geek is our winner. You guys can see here on the ticket, that's the name that I drew. I will be reaching out to you either through messaging in Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, whichever other one you selected to follow me at, to get your contact information so I can get these goodies shipped out to you. Once again, thank you everybody that joined in. Keep your eyes posted for more of these giveaways, especially because of the fact that there weren't as many. Some of the things that I wanted to put in here, I unfortunately couldn't get my hands on because of the unique situation that we're all facing together. So definitely keep an eye out for more giveaways and more things on this channel. I'm going to be doing my best to try and keep everything. I'm going to try and post more often. I've been kind of bad about it the last few weeks, but sometimes it's just a matter of getting yourself back into the groove of it. And maybe this was what I needed, was to do this video today on Easter Sunday. And, that's going to get me back into that routine of posting on a more regular basis. For now, guys, once again, congratulations to Chic Geek. I will, like I said, be reaching out so I can get that information to you. Once again, I'm so sorry for anybody that wasn't drawn this time, but like I said, stay tuned because there will be more giveaways. Like I said, as a big Jeffree Star fan, there's probably always going to be at least a couple Jeffree Star products in my giveaways. So guys, for now, I hope that you enjoyed this. I had fun doing it. Definitely go check out Dear Katie Brown. I'll go ahead and include a link to her website down in my comments below. That way you guys can go check her products out and, go from there. So hey guys, it has been fun. I hope everybody's had a wonderful Easter. As always, everybody, till next time, fly those geek flags high.